Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and we're making a video that is just like the last video where we're looking at games that I got during the Steam Summer Sale. So the last video was the first part of games that I got. After that day, I got a few more games during the Steam Summer Sale, some which are very fun, some which I've played, and some which I've never heard of or never cared to play. So before I get into that, I'm just going to let you guys know I have a new webcam. It's not technically a new webcam. I found that there's a way that you can use your phone as a webcam. There's a specific software that you can use, and I've always wanted to have my videos in 60 FPS for a really long time. My other webcam was able to only do 30, so I decided to take the option of using the phone since I was able to do higher frame rate recordings. So that's what you're seeing now. With that out of the way, guys, let's get into the games that I got today. Alright guys, so to start off, we're going to be talking about the Quake Collection. So the reason why I got the entire collection is because I'm really into this style of first-person shooters. I have every single Doom game now, and I decided that since I've got really addicted to playing the first Quake, that I might as well also go for the entire Quake collection. So I've played the original Quake. I have not played any of the other ones besides Quake 3 Arena on the Sega Dreamcast. I also played the original Quake on the Saturn because they made a port from the ground up and I want to play it really bad. But I'm really into Quake. In my opinion, the Quake series is better than the Doom series. I mean, they both have their own things, but Quake feels like the definitive version of that game to me. And if there's ever like a campaign-based Quake, I probably will end up loving it if they do it right. So basically, guys, I got this entire collection on Steam, and it actually included the first Quake. It wasn't personalized for some reason. This happened with another one of the games, and I ended up just buying the other game separately. But with this one, it all came out cheaper to get the whole bundle rather than getting everything individually. So I just chose to pay the extra $1 for Quake, even though it didn't give me an extra copy. I really think they should give you an extra copy to gift to somebody in that instance, but it's whatever. I'm not really gonna complain. So alright, let's look at the next few games. I forgot to mention that I also got Quake 4. This one wasn't included in the Quake pack for some reason. I don't really know why they didn't include it. There was also another Quake game that came out recently. I know before I said if they came out with another Quake game and did it right, it would become my favorite game, but I don't believe that game included a campaign, and honestly, it didn't really get that much attention, so I don't know much about it. But I also got Quake 4. I got that one separately. It was pretty cheap, and I figured, although this one wasn't as good as the other Quake games, based on what I've seen from reviews, I should still add it to the collection, because after all, I did enjoy Doom 3 quite a lot, despite it being different. Alright guys, so the next one we're going to be looking at is another bundle of games, and this was the Dreamcast Collection. The reason that it says personalized is because whenever you buy games from Steam in a bundle, but some of those games in that bundle are already in your library, they personalize it for you to get the ones that you don't have. They don't always do that with all of their lists, but this is one of the lists that they did do it for, so I had a ton of the other games. There was only 4 that I ended up getting in the whole collection. Crazy Taxi, Nights into Dreams, Sega Bass Fishing, and Space Channel 5 Part 2. So I've played a ton of Crazy Taxi on the Dreamcast. I wanted to get the PC version just to have it for the higher fidelity. Nights into Dreams I played on the Saturn, which is an incredible game, and I really want to see how it is on the PC. Not really sure what to expect. Sega Bass Fishing, when it comes to that game, never played it. I knew it existed, but never really bothered to do it. Since it was in the Dreamcast Collection, I figured I'd just buy it in there. And Space Channel 5 Part 2, I didn't even see was part of the collection. I don't even know anything about this game, never heard anything about it, never even seen gameplay. Don't really know what it's all about. I imagine it's some kind of dancing game, but I can be completely wrong about that. The 2 games I say are going to be the big ones I'd be playing are Crazy Taxi and Nights into Dreams, and potentially Sega Bass Fishing, but I honestly don't see myself having Space Channel 5 Part 2 in there. I just bought it at this point because I wanted the full Dreamcast Collection, and well, I now have the full Dreamcast Collection, so that's pretty cool. I should get some of these games on my Dreamcast as well. Well, I already have Crazy Taxi, but I probably will end up getting Sega Bass Fishing if I end up liking it. So anyway, guys, let's look at the next thing. Alright guys, so I got another pack of games. I did a lot of those, I guess, in this video without even realizing it, but I did. Hexen is a game that is basically a Doom clone. It was one of those games that came out after Doom that followed a similar playstyle, but I actually like this game quite a lot. Hexen is a game that I played on the Saturn, and I believe it was really just an amazing clone game. It didn't play exactly like Doom, though. It wasn't like one of those things where you had, just simple guns and all that stuff. You had like spells you could do. You had like these very special weapons, like kind of like witchcraft. This is like a very witchy kind of game. It's a lot of fun. So considering I am very into the playstyle of Doom and Quake, I figured I would buy this entire collection on PC, since obviously the Saturn isn't the best place to play one of these games. Despite it being a good place, PC is always the best place for these kind of games. The keyboard and mouse can make it the best, at least to most people, and I'm one of those people included. So, got the whole collection. I'm going to play through the rest of Hexen. I played through most of it on the Saturn. Not sure if I'm going to start it on PC first, or just finish Hexen on the Saturn and then play Hexen, the other Hexen games on here. Not really sure what I'm going to do there, but whatever it is, really good games. Very excited to play them all. Alright guys, so the next game is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I have bought this game 4 different times now. The first time I bought it on the Switch. The second time I got it on iOS and Android. I was originally going to make a video comparing the 2 ports. Ended up forgetting entirely about that, so unfortunately all that money went out the window. But Android and iOS ports are still good. And then my 4th time was buying the game on here, on PC. So I really am into this game. Growing up, I didn't play this game. My first time playing it was when I got it for my Switch. But before that, I played a game that was similar to it, and that was SpongeBob the movie, a game that came out after and a lot of people believed was quite a downgrade. I believe that it also was quite a downgrade, but not saying I don't like the other game. I really did love SpongeBob the movie, but I think Battle for Bikini Bottom was the better game. It really is probably the best SpongeBob game that has ever been made. I played it quite a lot. I'd say the platform that I got the furthest on was probably iOS, but I'm probably going to end up beating it on PC or Switch, considering I don't really use my iPhone for gaming that much. I really got the game just for a comparison. But whatever it is, really incredible game. And by the way, it looks incredible in 4K on my PC. And it's not a very hard game to run, because although it's remastered, the graphics aren't that crazy. I haven't ran this on my Dell Optiplex yet, but I probably will when I get my graphics card for that thing. So anyway guys, let's look at the next game. This one is definitely a good one. Alright guys, the next game we're going to be looking at is Goat Simulator, and I actually think this one is a lot of fun. So I had this on the Xbox One before I got it here. I decided to add it to my Steam library since I saw it was pretty cheap. On top of that, I think the Xbox One version only ran at 30 FPS. I can't remember, I think it did. Whatever it is, I decided to get it on PC just for the hell of it. I'll probably end up playing it soon. This is one of those games that you can just sit back and relax and play. You can be exhausted and still play the game the exact same way as you were if you were on like crack or something. So it is a definitely fun game. Definitely for the casual players, 100%. I mean, my girlfriend who doesn't play video games has played this one with me plenty of times and has enjoyed it. So that doesn't say anything. I don't know what does. Don't know if I recommend this game 100%, but it is a lot of fun. I'll leave it at that. Alright guys, so the next game we're looking at is Geometry Wars Retro Evolved, and I don't really know why I got this game. I don't know how, but I ended up somehow in the full Activision collection section, which is like $500 by the way, because none of the Call of Duty games are on sale, but that's beside the point. I was in that section for some reason, don't remember how I got there, and I saw this game, and I've seen this title so many times somewhere, I don't know where. Maybe it was when I was looking through the Steam sales last year, years before that, I have no idea. Whatever it was, I saw the game like 5 different times, maybe like 20 different times, I have no idea. It was really cheap. I saw that it looked like a retro kind of arcade-ish kind of game, and I'm really into those kind of games. You know, I'm a retro gamer and all that, so I decided to buy the game. Don't really know anything of it. I'm going into it completely blind. It was just really cheap, so I decided to just buy it outright. So yeah, I'm going to play that probably today, honestly. Alright guys, so this is the last set of games that I got. And I'm not sure if this will be the last set of games I ever get during this year of the Steam Summer Sale, because we still have a few days left, but the reason I got the Prototype pack is because someone in my comment section recommended that I got Prototype since it was $5. I went and looked at Prototype, and I saw that they had the entire pack for $15, and considering that the DLC was an extra $10, and you basically got the DLC for free, I thought that would be a pretty good deal to jump on. I know I didn't play the first prototype, so getting prototype 2 was kind of like dumb in a way because I haven't played the first one, but whatever it is, you know, I think that I am going to enjoy this game. I mean, normally when someone recommends me a game, I get really into it, so I guarantee I'm going to like prototype, so I decided to just get the whole pack. So that's really that. There's not much more I can say. I mean, I just kind of blindly bought the game because someone told me to. So with that, guys, let's get to my final verdict. Alright guys, so that is everything from the second wave that I got from the Steam Summer Sale. I don't know exactly if I will be getting any more games just because I feel like I'm spending way too much money on all this. Whatever it is, I have a huge library of stuff. Some games I may never touch, some games I may not touch for a long time, and some games I may play as soon as I click the stop button on this camera. Whatever it is, I think I got a lot of quality and I'm excited to play whatever I got. I mean, other than just the games I got today, I'm excited to get games that I got, you know, the other day, and then I'm also excited to play some games that I got way before that. So that's basically everything. There's not much more for me to say. I mean, I got a lot of games and a lot of quality. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for whatever else I should get, or you have anything to say about what I've gotten, just let me know in the comment section, or you can, you know, DM me privately on my Instagram account, or even through here or through email, whatever you want to do. So thank you guys for watching once again. I will see you all in the next one.